Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine. It is Canada Day today, so I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing to go to a concert later on to celebrate. And let's just get started. I've already cleaned and moisturized my face with SPF since it is super hot outside. I'm going to start by priming my face with this Lancome Base Perfecting Smoothing Effect Primer. I love this a lot. I just got it a while ago actually, but it seems to work well with my skin. For those of you who don't know, I do have quite oily skin, especially in my T-zone obviously, but really right there, that's where it gets me real bad. And I'm going to be going in with my True Match Lumi in the shade W3, so nude beige. Popping it right on my face. I don't have the worst skin, so I don't really need that much coverage, but I do fake tan every now and then, so I do need a foundation that's darker than me. So now I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques blender, and it is super wet and I squeezed all the water out, and I'm going to be just patting that in, bouncing it. I really love this foundation so far. I think it's really great, very dewy. But I find that if I just bring blotting papers with me, I don't get too oily. I find that mattifying foundations make me look super dull, even if I use like blush and highlight and blah blah blah. Voila, beautiful. Now my complexion is a little bit more even, which I like, and I'm starting to match my body a little bit more. I'm gonna prep my face with the MAC Ochre Soft Paint Pot. Soft Ochre Pro Long Wear Paint Pot, because it is awesome. I recently got this last week when I went to go buy the new Fix Plus, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try, and I'm in love with it. I have very veiny eyelids just like everyone else, so I really like to mask that a little bit. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Color 24 Hour Tattoo Metal. I love this, using the color Inked in pink. It's this really nice rose gold. I just love it a lot, and I think it's really great for summer. Just looks very pretty. I'm going to be putting that everywhere on the eyelid. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. It's really pretty. I think it's going to be a really great summer shade for me, just because I don't like to wear too much makeup. Obviously I want to go to the beach or something, but I don't want to be totally naked, because sometimes I like to look like a sun goddess or try to look like a sun goddess. Next I'm going in with my Z palette. I have depotted my Naked 1 and 2 in it. And I'm going to be taking this double-sided crown brush that I got in my Ipsy bag. It's honestly my favorite. I use it for everything. So I'm going to be going in with this light brown shade. I will be putting all the shadows in the bottom box below, just because I can't remember now that they're all depotted. I kind of screwed myself over on that. I'm going to be putting this right in my crease. I feel like it just gives my eye more dimension instead of just the rose gold. Kind of makes it look like I put a little bit more effort in when I'm barely putting any. Hi. So I'm kind of just doing patting motions on the outer edge. And now I'm going in with a darker brown. It's a very warm dark brown. I think this one is called Buck. I'm going to be switching to my e.l.f. blending brush. It was like $1. It's wicked. I need to invest in more blending brushes, but this one works for now, because why not? So I'm just doing windshield wiper motions back and forth, just to make sure that's all nice and diffused, because no one wants to look like a crazy person. I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I have heard everyone rave about it. I'm sure you've heard everyone rave about it, but it's just awesome. I just bought it because I ran out of my L'Oreal little stick one. I don't remember what it's called. I ran out of my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer in the color Light, but I didn't really like it. It didn't have that much coverage, and I felt like it was too watery, and so I'm in the shade Light in this one, and I freaking love it. So I'm going to pop that underneath my eyeballs. Okay, so I just lowered my I don't know what that thing's called, my ISO, I think. And just so you guys could see a little bit better, I found like it was too dark, and I mean it was too light so you couldn't even see my face, so my apologies for the first part. As you can see, this is my eye makeup, and now I'm going in with my Instant Age Rewind. Oh, I look so hot. I'm just going back in with my Real Techniques blender, and I'm just gonna pat that out. And I put it on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and underneath my eyeballs. There we go! Now I look more alive. Okay, now I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia contour kit, the powder one. I think it's just the original. And I'm going to be going in with this pinky shade and this yellow shade. And I'm going to be using it with my Real Techniques brush. And someone's calling me. Yeah, so I just popped that onto my beauty blender. I don't know if that's weird, but I like to set my concealer like that. I don't know, it just works best for me. Now I'm going to be bronzing. I'm obsessed with this Essence SunClub bronzer. It's in the shade 2, number Sunny. It's for the brunettes. I'm going to be using my Luxie 504 brush. And I'm going to be putting this on the apples of my cheeks. That is bronzed as fuck. Don't worry, I'm going to be blending it, obviously. No one likes to look like a fool. Just a little bit in my hairline. I love this bronzer. I think it was like $4 and it was super cheap, and it's matte and it's not too orange. Okay, I like it. What do you guys think? Yes? I am now going to be going in with my MAC Frost blush in the color Margin. And I'm going to be putting that back on my 504 Luxie brush. And then I'm just going to be kind of lightly doing it. It looks so harsh in my camera. I promise it's not that harsh in person, but for some reason it makes it look like I have a really harsh, crazy orange streak. Now I'm going to be going in with this round top kabuki. I'm just going to really buff that out. So I'm going to be highlighting with my Becca Opal highlighter. I love this stuff. It is wicked, super duper pretty. Wow! I'll be going in with my Real Techniques brush again. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on because everyone knows it's super pigmented. I'm going to do that on the tops of my cheekbones. Oh, it's so pretty. From the tip of my nose. I love it! I'm going to finish up with the eyes, and I'm going to go in with my NYX brow pencil. I may or may not edit this out. I have really thick eyebrows already, doing anything too extreme. I'm going in with my NYX micro brow pencil, and I'm going to go with the spoolie side and just comb all those crazy hairs up. I'm just going to lightly pencil in all my little sparse areas. Not that I have a lot, oh my god. Damn. Eyebrow innies are on, and I like it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Do you know that feeling? And then later you go out at night and you're like, shit, I forgot to put on a highlighter. Worst feeling ever. Taking that buck color, and I'm going to be running it along the lower lash line. On the outer third. Do you guys watch American Horror Story? That shit is my crack. I'm obsessed with American Horror Story. I'm going to be going back in with Becca Opal, and I'm just going to pop that underneath my brow bone. I guess I have two of them. And in my inner corner. I'm going to curl my lashes using this pink one. I don't know who it's by. I think it's Quell, you know, the Shoppers Drug Mart brand. Pulse, pulse, pulse. My torture device. Wah! Into my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I freaking love this mascara. Felix, stop whining.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Hi! I'm going to be going in with this Essence lip liner called In The Nude. I'm going to be using this TooFaced melted lipstick in the color Melted Chihuahua. Is my favorite. Last but not least, I'm going to set my face with this MAC Prep and Prime Lavender MAC Fix Plus. So this is my completed makeup look. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm really sorry if it was a little off or anything like that, but this is like my first time filming a makeup tutorial, so bear with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!